Hello YouTube! Guess who got out of the pandemic hair? Me! Finally, the hair salons are open. So it's a one big relief. You feel so much, I feel so much better. So let's go and see. There are a couple of really cool things in there. So yeah, couple of really interesting things out there that are blooming for me for the first time. This is my pretty constant bloomer, the Cymbidium. Oh, I even have a name for it. It's called Pacific Paragon Honey Butter. Absolutely gorgeous. It is so happy. It is so yellow. Honey butter is right this time. And it just sits there. This is actually a safe $6.98 Home Depot. It was not in bloom, so I didn't know what was getting, but I could not, for the love of God, to pass $6.98 plant. I got a couple of them, and they actually been proven a really good bloomers. So this is one. Then we're gonna go with you into the Bulbophyllum section, and guess who is blooming? Ay, they keep biting. I just watered them, so there'll be water on them. What I love about Bulbophyllum, you see that part? That moves. If you move the flower, it moves. It's like a tongue. Isn't that cool? So this guy is called, there comes Miss Martha. She's back. Aren't we all excited? This is called Bulbophyllum bicolor or bicolor. I don't know. I don't like this. It's been very wet, so maybe that's what happened. Gotta pay attention to this. It could be rot and then we're in trouble. But okay, let's, for now, good stuff. So this is that beautiful, look, and they are large. And you know what? They have a bad rap about their smell. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, no smell. Yeehaw. Because they can smell like junk. They can smell like a garbage can. All those yucky smells. Yeah, Bulbophyllums can do that to you. So gorgeous. I'm so excited. I got it at Cruel Smith. Like, look at those tongues. Aren't they cool? Funny. There's one more over there, and there's one more, but I'm not sure. I think it's a new growth. So this is my one Bulbophyllum. I'm going to show you this one, and then I'm going to show you the other one that is absolutely crazy looking Bulbophyllum. Let me get there. Here it is. That is the one that my mom got me for the Mother's Day. And again, you see the tongue? It's moving. Isn't that cool? It was opening for quite some time. There's one more coming over there. I hang him over here just for show and tell time, because it's usually is in there. And it's just crazy. It's huge. It's, look, I don't even know what, 5, 6, 7 inches, something like that. Yeah, so she got it already in spike for me. And thank you, Mommy. It is called Bulbophyllum. Come on, let's do this thingy. Nope, stubborn. Bulbophyllum Wilbur Chang. Okay. Absolutely amazing. If you go closer, you know what else happened in the meantime? I broke my phone and I got a new one. And this is a different camera. I can see the difference. This is really into his face and it's still focusing. Good news for all of us. I hate when it's not a good quality. If I could afford, I would go and get a really like super duper camera for you guys. But at this point, The word "we cannot afford it" is pretty common. Unbelievable. I want to see it in the sun. Let's see if it will give you a little. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, and one more coming, or two more. I don't even know how they are, if they sequential or we'll see. It's my first time. My Mother's Day gift from my mama. Amazing. Okay, this is okay. By the way, somebody I remember some time ago was asking about bulbophyllums. So you guys were asking about bulbophyllums, what and how and so on. What I generally do with mine, I am trying to keep them in something very flat. This is my pot that I made. I haven't made them for a while. Need to get on it maybe. So this is one of my totems that was really like round. You know what? I was even thinking at some point before I was doing pottery to take one of those pieces that they use for the roof, the shingles, the clay ones. So basically something shallow, and they need to be moist. So moss is the best option. I do see people growing them in bark. I honestly never tried because mine are very happy. This is, by the way, this is not my pot, but it's Joanna's pot. It's a colleague of mine in my society. But this is Todd's Bulbophyllum. Todd, give me the name. Last time you didn't. You gave it to me before, but of course I lost it. So since it was in the bark, then I moved it in here because wildlife knocked it down. And it hasn't been that long, probably a month and a half. We have a new growth and we have a pretty distinctive new roots in there. So the reason why they need to be in moss and be moist all the time, according to Bill Toms, who is the guru of Bulbophyllum, it just takes them longer to suck in. I'm using my scientific language here, the moisture. Okay, so that's why he even suggests to keep them in something like saucer. But I am a very extensive waterer, so I think mine are doing fine. They grow really well. They bloom when they're supposed to. And this is my story about bulbophyllums. I'll tell you, all my plants are getting fertilizer at the same time, which means whenever they're getting it. Lately I've been better, so I'm trying to do something at least once a month, which is probably not really good to give you such a advice, but lately I've been doing like every 2 weeks. This is actually the lycaste that I got from Norman's Orchids in California, orchids.com, and it's waking up really, really nicely. Because when I got him, it was just 3 bulbs, so it was kind of meh view. But here he comes. Looks very nice and healthy. If you ever go on that website, oh God, put all of your willpower together because it's crazy stuff he has there. You just want it all. One of the reasons why I don't go there, because I just can't afford it right now. Okay, and then there's our encyclia. Let me grab her. So this is encyclia roughly profuse, the one that Jim Roberts was talking about in his video. I got it from him at Redland, probably 2 years ago, and since she bloomed for me very nicely. That bird is screaming. They are very fragrant, very, very flowery. Let's see. There, you can see this camera is wonderful. It's temperamental, but it does. Look at those little pieces on my fingers. You can see them all. Beautiful and sickly. I love her. So this thing is blooming. There's lots and lots and lots of progress on the mounts that I made. Like this, the Losa, we are talking weeks. And look at that. She's already attached. Yep. In many places she was really not looking good in the pot. So here it is. You observe them, you see they don't like it, you switch them around, do something different, and you will see the results right away. They appreciate it. Same, by the way, with this girl, which is Hamlin's. This is the Brotonia sanguinea. Also was bare root. I put her in a pot. She didn't like it. I switch her to this thing. This needs to be cut. And she's all on it. Boom. Yeah, so... Oh, I still cannot get over that beautiful, cool Bulbophyllum. So, my last time at super video about Rafael Romero from Plantillo doing the repotting, I showed this Vanda to you. Is Cindy, one of my friends and big subscribers, local. As I grabbed this one, she said, "No more Vandas, huh?" But guys, I've been looking at this one for I don't know how many years. Every time something jumps in front of her. This is just... Ooh, I love this camera, people. Look, you can see what's going on inside. How cool. So her name is, it's also Gordon Dillon. We have one from Palmer, Lee. Sorry, just a little bit different version of it. She is just... Miss Martha, say hi to your fans. What are you doing?
I'm going there.
Going there? No, go there. Okay, that was your superstar. Many people are asking. Then again, one that was my Violacea that was really unhappy in the pot. I mounted her. Here's the answer to the question of people who say if they like this. I'm sorry, something there. The glaze that is even a little bit present. She does not mind. She is attaching. Okay. What is happening?
Yowzas.
Yowzas are happening, yeah? Okay. Yowzas, people. If you don't know what's wrong with you, just say yowzas are happening. Martha's abbreviation. Yeah, so she's doing really, really nice. I mean, the leaves still look yucky, but there's very proactive root work in there, so hopefully. Cousin, for God's sake, I need to learn his name one day. I don't see nothing. Oh, I do see. Do I? I do see. Do you see what I see? Come on, camera. Yeah. And what do I see? If I only knew. People who have this, please tell me it is what I think it is. So I guess cousin Id decided to become a Florida full-time resident. So I'm trying to remember the name. I'm gonna post it on the video. Kylochista, something like that, guys. Laugh at me one more time. Okay. So that's a good news. Welcome to Florida. And then there's one more bloomer that is a very, very favorite of mine. You know, Brusavelas, they're different types. This is my absolutely favorite type, and it sits in one of my first ever made pots that's probably where I got hooked when I made this one. I was so excited and happy. So, and there's one more coming. This one is called a Seagulls Surf. And it is a cross of Nodosa and Ferbezii, which are these boys and girls. She's dying over there. But if you know Ferbezii and you know, decided I'll put her here. Not fragrant. Let me put her in the sunlight, then you will see the really more color. I don't see them that often. I got it when Vern Block was our speaker at Orchid Society, which is the longest, probably like 5 years ago or so. And I just fell in love with it. I love this one. Okay. And she is blooming as well next to that fairy tale creature Bulbophyllum. And also in there, Phalaenopsis, kind of expecting stuff. The Psycho Bright decided to give me a rotten leaf. Well, Psycho. Oh, you also decided to give me. These are shy. They're hiding in the back. These yummy 2 new growth. Wonderful. So, Phalaenopsis corner here. Well, kind of what you've seen already. These 3 are beautiful. These I got, I believe, in Boca Raton show. It's doing really well. The Vanda from Raphael that I ordered online opened. I believe I showed it before. She is a gorgeous lady. But over there, yesterday, I saw something that is not open yet. And I honestly don't know what to do with this, because if you look at the plant, I'll show you. It's, well, maybe not. This outgrew out of the pot, and this is the thing. Okay, so I kind of created the hold with the other, stand with the other large Cattleya. But this one is absolutely exquisite. This one is from Waldorf. I got her at the RF show in October, and she's blooming for me again. So next time I'll definitely gonna show you. Well, there's a Nodosa also blooming. Let's give her her moment. Lady of the Night. This one I believe is a bag baby. And you see I had the problem. Oh, my animal came over. Look, everything is knocked down. My pet. I had problems with Nodosas. I would not. There's somebody. A very sad looking plant, but it's blooming. Nodosas would always rot in my care. So what did I do? I put them all over there, because that is the further corner for me, far away corner for my host to reach. So I knew I was over watering them, and now they're fine. They're doing better. They're blooming. Just let me show you again. People were asking what to do with the Vanda tubes. Here, it's a good example. I put this Vanda in, I believe, Plantia's open house, which was, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. And you see, this and this is happening. Also, one more over here. I'm not going to be able to take it off, but this one is from Mac Orchids. And I put it in at Boca Raton show, which I believe was February. Yeah, so they settle in and then they use it as a base, just as they use these plastic baskets that I personally not really like. And so this is the update. So this corner needs some love. This looks too wet. So maybe we will do a little bit of remodeling here. These are my paths and frags. And so far, the roots, by the way, and my bare root, this one is not making me happy. But this one, look at these. Isn't that yummy? Yeah. And this guy, if you remember this mount I've made, look at that. He is all over the place. That I believe is Martin Wolf. Yes, so this is a Martin Wolf from Jim Roberts. And here, you tell me what's happening. I cannot reach and I don't want to pull it down. So, this is it. Our Stankopia boy or girl is doing really well. There's lots of good roots. 2 new growth. No sign of nothing else. I'll take it. And I am waiting for these pots to arrive for the Cymbidiums. And we're gonna repot Cymbidiums with you. Martha, you wanna go see the new orchids on the trees if they're blooming? She's not sure. It's hot. It's deadly hot. If you know what's hot is, then you don't know what's hot is. It's been wet, hot, humidity right now is probably, I don't know, some 103%. And the bananas are still thinking. Here is that one that actually opened. I pulled it up a little bit because of falling out. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at him. Ay, ay, ay. So, these guys are feeling fine. And on the other tree, they are also my baby Graham is waking up. That was a really nice surprise for me. These have new growth. The Phalaenopsis has a new root. Yep. And pineapple is on strike. Okay, what's going on in there? I haven't been here because it's raining. It's raining constantly. Ooh, I think we have flowers. Look what's happening. She's waking up, my girl. This is my Cattleya orchid jungle. Only, oh, 1, 2. They're really like almost invisible. When you look, you'll not see them. But then you take your time and you'll see them. And usually there's about like over 20. There's one more right here. This is the coolest and craziest thing about encyclias. So you will see the spike. And the spikes appear overnight. But it takes them 2-3 months to open up. This one, look, will have a bloom as well. Yeah, so I think we're done. Are we done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm so mad at George.
You are?
Yeah, because I think he locked that door.
No way.
So we can't come inside.
What are we going to do to him?
I think we just knock on the window and tell him the door is stuck.
Okay, and what are we going to do to George? What kind of punishment?
Kick his butt.
I like that one. Okay, so George has a tendency going in and locking the door. He's done it many times before. And you are mad,
I
right?
like this one.
You like this one?
I like the color.
Okay, I like this one. It's not an orchid, but it's really pretty.
And that's the color that one that's my favorite. I really want my color to be that color.
Okay, you're getting Martha full force. Look, Dosia. Isn't that pretty? Plumeria open. This one never bloomed for us before. And you see, it's really moist and
wait 1 second.
the air is really, they're getting these black spots because of that. So, yeah, so you got Martha, Mad Martha for you. Be afraid. Bananas. Just a quick, for the fans of the bananas, I think I need to take it down because it's broke. Ah! Here I am. Me, the banana grower. Dosia, look. Brucey always been and always will be. If men are bad, they're bad. Here are my bananas. So Mad Martha went to knock on George's window. Here are my Phalaenopsis guys doing pretty well here. You've seen them before, so I'm not gonna really talk about them much. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your orchids, enjoy your life. Look at my bananas. Woohoo, what do I do with them now? Keep them inside or outside? Gurus, tell me. Okay, so have a great day. And Sai, here comes that bad George that's gonna open the door for us. And Tesla wants to go home. Yeah? Okay, guys, you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.